They say you gotta do this, they say you gotta do that. Telling me what I gotta do, that's only holding me back. I can't be what you want me to be, I'm mentally trapped. They don't know what's in my mind or where I'm mentally at. I gotta break free from chains and boundaries placed on me. How far I go and where I end up, that's based on me. Friends and family opinions try to take a hold of me. They try to lock me down, but in my mind holds the key. I gotta follow my dreams, won't let no one tear it apart. My intuition is the light that's shining bright in the dark. I don't need no one telling me where and where I should start. Don't follow nobody, because I only follow my heart. Gotta follow my destiny. I know that's supposed to be.
It's cause we taste super good. Super good, super good, super good. Super good, super good, super good. Super good, super good, super good. Cause we just taste super good. Jarritos!
Telling me what I gotta do, that's only holding me back. I can't be what you want me to be, I'm mentally
I'm Jordan Chan, and I'm here today to explain some of the common tricks you're going to see at FRS. Tail whip is the most common trick we see in scooter riding. It's where the deck spins in a 360-degree motion, you catch it with your feet and land back on the scooter. Heel whips are another common trick we see on scooters. It's where you spin the deck in the opposite direction to a tail whip, catch it with your feet and land back on the scooter. Bri flip is a great park rider's trick where they fling the scooter above their head, bringing it down using their arms, catching it and landing on the scooter. We tend to see this trick on quarter pipes and transfer gaps. A backside feeble is a great all-round trick used for park riders and street riders. Great for using in the middle of your run to keep the flow, or when you're setting up for your next trick in your run. Backside feeble is where you approach the ledge or the quarter pipe with your heels facing to the ledge and your toes pointing away from the ledge. A frontside feeble is a great trick used from park riders and street riders where they approach the ledge or quarter pipe with their toes pointing to the ledge and their heels facing away from the ledge. Kickless is a common park rider's trick where they flick the scooter as a heel whip, bringing it out to their side and bringing it back as a tail whip, only using their arms, not touching the scooter at all. A whip rewinder is a really cool combo where the riders flick the scooter as a tail whip, kicking it back as a heel whip, landing back on the scooter. A full whip is where the rider spins a tail whip and a bar spin at the exact same time, catching it with their hands and feet, landing back on the scooter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome along. We are back for 11 and under street finals for the FRS 2025 New Zealand Scooter Nationals. Thank you guys so much for coming on back. It was meant to go down yesterday, but obviously the weather kind of beat us to it. But rather than not, we are back. It's 9 a.m. The boys are down here early. It's so cool to see all of you guys make your way out. But first of all, our first rider up, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Oscar. All right, Oscar, we got 45 seconds on the clock for you, man. Time starts now. He's straight into it. Tail whip into the quarter pipe to start it. Up on and heel whip into the Euro. Charging towards the 8 foot. Coming on back. Whole heap of speed. Oh, double whip over the rail, sticking it. Keep it going. Coming down, heel whip up onto the driveway section. Feeble setup. Coming back through. Getting up onto that mani pad all the way across. 11 seconds left, Oscar, keep it going. Right air on the 5 foot. Keep it going, coming across. And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Oscar. All right, the sun angle's not the best to see that clock, though. There we go. We got the scoreboard up there. 50.67 for Oscar. Solid run. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for our next rider, Leighton. All right, Leighton, when you're ready, man. 45 seconds on the clock. Time starts when you drop in. Coming in from the quarter pipe. Kickless dropping to start it off. Tail whip into the bank. Up and over the driveway towards the 4 foot. Bar spin, back disaster. Coming on through. Feeble all the way across that mani pad, sticking it. Setting back up, coming down the other side of the course now. Tail whip over the A-frame. Into that downhill on the 5 foot. Bar spin over the garden gap. Flowing his way around, looking good, 10 seconds. Hopping up, tail whip into the Euro. Up and over with a bar spin over the hip. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Leighton. It is that 2-run format as well, so best run counts. If they have a bail in 1 run, they've still got a second one. All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, he took out the park competition yesterday. Make some noise for Max Finlay. There we go, Leighton with a 53 up in the first place. All right, Max, when you are ready, man. Time starts when you drop in. 45 seconds, here we go. Bar spin in. He's charging, he's going fast. Towards that 8 foot, big T-bog air on the 8 foot. Into that hill, rewind over the hip. Up onto the mani pad, whip off. Coming back through. Feeble across and into the bank. Bry whip transfer from the 8 foot out into the 4 foot. Feeble heel out. Charging his way back through. 9 seconds left on the clock. Kickless all the way to flat right there. 3, 2, 1, time. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Max Finlay. All right, back-to-back sleeper riders we've got here. One of our sponsors of the event this year and last year and the year before. They're a day one sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Arden Watts. All right, Arden, the course is yours. 45 seconds is on the clock and it starts when you drop in. When you're ready, here we go. Bry drop in to that 3 foot quarter pipe, feeble and into the bank, feeble across and down that whole ledge on the driveway section. Coming back through, manual across the driveway, feeble on the big hubber. Keeping it rolling through, front side feeble, popping up. Flow it round, 20 seconds left. Tail whip into the Euro, into a 360 over the hip. Up and over the A-frame with a tail whip, 10 seconds remaining. Feeble across to Fakey. Oh, almost sticking it. 3, 2, 1, time. Ladies and gentlemen, Arden Watts. All right, judges put it in. 61 flat there into second place. Next, a rider up. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Zayden. Here we go, starting there on the 4-foot. Zayden, when you're ready. Time starts when you drop in. Here we go. Coming on through, tail whip up, tail whip in on the driveway. Frontside feeble all the way across, smooth as can be. Back disaster across. A whip into the bank. He's charging with a bunch of speed here. Huge going up to the top rope. Tail whip over the hip. He's fast. He's squeezing as much as he can in. Bright air on the 3-foot quarter pipe up the top there. Coming on back through. There's that Bry transfer from the 5-foot into the 8. 9 seconds left, Zayden. Keep it going. Feeble setting up. 3, 2, 1. Time. Way to go, Zayden. Voice is going already. All right, looking up at the scoreboard. Waiting to see what type of score we get come through. Lots of numbers to crunch. There we go, 64.4 into second place for Zayden. All right, Ollie, you're up next. He's ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Ollie. All right, here we go. 50-50 drop in to start it off. Double whip over the hip. Hopping up onto that mani pad, 180 off. Sticking the landing. Little front side lip on the quarter pipe up the top there. Heel whip over the hip, coming back. T-bog air. Charging his way back over the garden gap. Lip slide on the square rail. 20 seconds left. Charging his way back over. Oh, huge gap to feeble from the hip all the way to the down ledge. 6 seconds left. Bar spin out of the bank. 3, 2, 1. Time. Way to go, Ollie. All right, there's the score, and 67.57 into second place. All right, next rider up. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Spencer. All right, Spencer, 45 seconds is on the clock. Time starts when you drop in. Here we go, coming on through. Board across that driveway rail. Bar spin out of the bank. Feeble across the quarter pipe at the top there. Coming on through, whipping in to the bank. No footer over the hip. Coming back round, 25 seconds. Frontside feeble to fakey feeble. Almost sticking it. Keep it going, Spencer. Gapping all the way to flat from off the top of the mani pad. 10 seconds left, Spencer. There's the double whip over the hip. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and time. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Spencer. Going for big sends. Top of the mani pad all the way to flat. All right, getting the 57.07 into fifth place. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your number one qualifier, Jacob. All right, Jacob, the course is yours. 45 seconds on the clock, and the time starts when you drop in. When you're ready, man, here we go. Getting that tail whip drop in to start it off. Oh, board slide on Big Red, making it look easy. Bar spin air on the 5 foot. Tail whip over the hip. Going back to back to back. There's that 180 off the mani pad. Downside whip on the quarter pipe. 50-50 and into the bank. 20 seconds left. Frontside board slide on the driveway rail. So much style, so much control. Board slide down the driveway rail as well. Tail whip out of the bank. 8 seconds left. Getting that lip slide across the quarter pipe. 3, 2, 1. Time. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Jacob. All right. Let's see what the score comes in at. Judges having to crunch some numbers there. There it is. Jacob 70 flat into second place. Way to go, Jacob. We're going to go back to the top of the order now for run number 2. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Oscar as he makes his way out. All right, Oscar, 45 seconds on the clock for you. Time starts when you drop in. Here we go. Tail whip to kick it off. Up onto that mani pad. Heel whip into the Euro. Over the hip. Coming back through. Whole heap of speed here. Oh, there it is. The double whip over the rail. Keep it going, Oscar. Keep it going. Coming back through. Nice, keep it going. 20 seconds left in your run, Oscar. Flowing his way around, having fun with it. Feeble all the way across that mani pad there. Shooting his way back round, 7 seconds. Up and over the hip towards the 5 foot. There's the Mac Air. Stomping it, and that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Oscar. All right, we got 45 seconds on the clock, and we got Leighton ready. Leighton, are you ready? Yeah, thumbs up there. All right, man, 45 seconds on the clock. Time starts when you drop in. Here we go. There's that Bride drop in as he comes on through. Whip over, charging across the driveway section. Downside whip, transfer from the 4 foot to the 8 foot. Linking it all together. Feeble up there on the quarter pipe, 25 seconds. Tail whip on the driveway, coming on through. Setting back up, 15 seconds to go. There's the Feeble pop up on the mani pad, 10 seconds. Coming on through, up and over the hip. 3, 2, 1. Oh, just in time. Way to go, Leighton. All right, our next rider up, currently sitting in first place with a 73.90. Can he better it? Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Max Findlay. All right, Max, 45 seconds on the clock, and the time starts when you drop in. When you're ready, man. Here we go. Double whip, drop in to start it off. Bar spin into the Euro. He's carrying a whole heap of speed. Huge downside heel into a triple whip over the hip. Hopping up onto the mani pad and across. 28 seconds as he comes back through. There's that feeble and into the bank. Oh, Buttercup transfer from the 8 to the 4 foot. Having a pop out as well. Double whip over the rail. Bar spin air on the 3 foot quarter pipe. Charging back through. There's the big gap. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and time. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Max Finley. All right, judges crunching scores. Comparing it to his last run and all the other runs. All right, we got 45 seconds on the clock here. All right, Arden, when you're ready, man. Time starts when you drop in. There's that bright drop into the 3 foot. Charging on through, feeble and into the bank. There's that feeble across and down. The longest grind in this division so far. Manual all the way across that driveway section. Getting the feeble up there on the high hubber. Frontside feeble, 270 in. Sticking at this run, it's looking good. Tail whip into the Euro. 360 over the hip. Keep it going, Arden. Tail whip over the A-frame. Feeble all the way across to Fakey. Stick it. Oh, he sticks it. Holds on. Tail whip out of it. I can't see the timer. But we're going. And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, Arden Watts. Such a good run there. Good to see him getting that frontside feeble 270 in. On the quarter pipe this time. What do we got? We're going to see some movement. We've got movement. 69.53 into third place. All right, next, a rider up. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Zayden. All right, Zayden, the course is all yours. 45 seconds on the clock. Time starts when you drop in. Here we go, coming into that 4 foot to start it. Whip up and whip in on the driveway to frontside feeble all the way across. Sticking it. Tail whip into that bank. I love the speed that he carries as he flows through this course. Getting right up there with the backside disaster. Up onto the 8 foot tail, double tail whip out of the bank there. Bright air on the 3 foot, tail whip in, keeping his speed, keeping it flowing. Bright air transfer, keep it going, Zane, keep it going. Here we go, 8 seconds. Straight back up, not letting it phase him. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Zayden. All right, next a rider up, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Ollie. All right, Ollie, 45 seconds is on the clock and the time starts when you drop in. When you're ready, man. Here we go. That 50-50 drop into the double whip over the hip. Oh, going for that 180 off. Keep it going, Ollie, keep it going. You got 30 seconds left. Heaps of time here. charging his way through. Here we go. Oh, the big gap to down a ledge. Only rider sending that gap in the 11 and unders. Oh, almost getting it, going for that board slide, fakie out. Keep it going, Ollie. Tail whip into the bank. Manual all the way across. Dad's trying to coach him mid-run. And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Ollie. All right. Well, the judges put that score in. Can we please get the 13 and unders down to the rider check-in area so we can get you guys ready to go straight away? All right. Spencer, we got 45 on the clock for you, man. This is your chance. When you're ready, man, time starts when you drop in. Here we go. There's that board slide across the driveway rail and into the bank. Bar spin out onto the dance floor. Feeble Smith comboing it up. Already stepping it up from his first run. Going for a can over the A-frame. Setting up with a Smith. Coming back through, little nose bonk over the hip. Going for that precision ride on the mani pad. Solid stall. Coming back through. Oh, there's the big gap to flat. No fair, keeping his speed out of it as well. Bright air on the 5 foot. Double whip over the hip. Heel whip out of the bank there. Keep it. And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Spencer. All right, last rider up, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Jacob. All right, Jacob, 45 seconds on the clock, and the time starts when you drop in. Here we go. We're ready for it. Starting off, tail whip, drop in to kick it off. Coming on through, board slide down, big red. Into a bar spin, air on the 5 foot, whip over the hip, bar spin up onto that mani pad, 180 out, linking it up, combos for days, keep it going, backside 50-50 and into the bank. What's he got? Frontside board slide on that rail, not even needing the bank for it. Blunt coming back in, 13 seconds left. Frontside feeble, 2 fakie, sticking it, making it look clean, 5 seconds. Coming on through, bar spin into the Euro. And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, hands again for Jacob. All right, the judges have got to crunch those numbers now. While they do that, we'll get all the prizes and awards up here. A big thank you to the sponsor of this year's event. A big shout out to Scooter Bits, Ethic DTC, Mad Gear Action Sports, Core, Sleeper Scooters Aotearoa, Grit Scooters, Skinny, Seaside Skates, Scooter Pro, Haritos, Burger King, Vincey's, Apex, Skate Pro, De Plaza, Root Industries. They've hooked it up with so many prizes. We got over $8,000 worth of prizes to give away. We gave out a bunch yesterday. We've got more to give out today. And we've got even more to give out on Friday and Saturday as we go on through the week. Oh, look at it. The score changes. All right. We're going to let it all sink in a little bit. Everyone's running over. Talk about clutch. All right, we're going to do the presentations for this. Dan, please do not end this so I can still see the screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in third place, with a score of 69.53. We got Arden Watts. All right, in second place with a score of 73.90, we got Max Finlay. All right, and the winner of the Street 11 and Under FRS New Zealand National Champs with a score of 77.40, coming in clutch on the last run, we got Jacob Folks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. 11 and Under Street. Throwing on down. All right, head on down so we can get some official photos. Grab your prizes as well. Those are all yours if you can carry them all out. We're going to get 7 minutes on the clock for warm-ups for our next category, 15 and Under Street. Once we get this clear.
Where we going, Alex?
Going to Doha first and then gonna head straight to Rome from there.
I think I saw the same thing when you told me about loving. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. I think I saw the same thing when you told me about loving. Now it's gone. Now it's gone.
All right, we are back. Last couple minutes of warm-up here for the 13 and under street. In the final today, we got Matthew, Dara, John, Barnaby, JJ, Dallas, Benji, and your number one qualifier, Malachi Ward. We just had the 11 and under finals. They all threw down. So awesome to see. I know there's a few parents that have had to quickly mad dash back because they got to get back home. But a big thank you to everybody that's had to shuffle their plans around to make this all work. Unfortunately, yesterday with the rain, we were unable to get it all finished, but we're back bright and early this morning. The sun is out. The riders are here. They're all keen, and we're going to be able to crown some more national champs today. This here is the final for 13 and under street for the 2025 FRS New Zealand National Champs. As it is finals, it is all live scored, and we have got the big screen there in the corner, so we're able to play along both at home and also here. That is the end of warm-up. If you guys want to make your way off, I've got to find my right piece of paper, so I've got it. All right, we also just announced we're going to have our first ever parents competition up after the 15 and unders. I've seen some stretching going down at the top of the grandstand. Strategies are being planned, and I'm excited for it. But right now, though, we've got our 13 and under street final. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for our first rider, Matthew Jury! All right, Matthew, the course is all yours. 45 seconds is on the clock, and the time starts when you drop in. When you are ready, here we go. Yes, frontside 270 in to the quarter pipe to start it off. Board slide all the way across that driveway rail. Setting up with a feeble as he comes on back through. There's that board slide, heel out on the bump to round bar. 21 seconds as he comes back through. Getting that front side bar spin air on the 8-foot heel whip over the hip with the manual across the mani pad. Coming back round, 10 seconds left. Yeah, hitting the down rail there. Backside board slide, bar spin onto the driveway. 3, 2, 1. And that is time, ladies and gentlemen. Matthew. There we go. Check out the scooter. This is the parent scooter. It's a Will Scott custom. Thanks to Scooter Pro for putting all of this together. They've put together the custom complete. We're going to hide it back there. So then that way it's nice and fresh for the winner. Somebody will be rolling home in one of those. Parent prize. I like the fact that it is a bigger scooter as well, so the kids can't steal it, and it's all yours. All right. 65.43 for Matthew right there. Next up, though, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Dara. All right, Dara, the course is all yours. 45 seconds on the clock, and time starts when you drop in. Here we go. Feeble across with a heel whip into the bank. Bar spin over the hip. Big tuck no-hander on the 8-foot. Coming on through. Oh, looking for the board slide. Just going a bit forward. Keep it going, Dara. Make some noise. Make some noise. Here we go. Get him going. It is a 2-run format, so they can afford to throw away one of their runs. Best run counts, but he's back in over the A-frame. Hitting that flare on the 5-foot. Coming back through over the A-frame. 10 seconds left. Manny across the mani pad. Coming from the Euro. Looking for that downhill. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Dara. All right, so each of these riders are getting 2 45-second runs. It is best run counts. So if something doesn't quite go as planned, as we just saw with Dara, he's still got a second run, but he's currently got a 47.33. Probably still a whole lot better than I could do. But our next rider up, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for John. All right, John, when you're ready, man, time starts when you drop in. Charging on through, feeble, across and into the bank. Inward over the hip. Lip slide across that 4-foot quarter pipe. Squeezing in bar spins and everything wherever he can. Frontside lip slide on the bump to bar. Coming back through with a bunch of speed. There's that Bry whip air on the 5-foot up and over the garden gap. Frontside feeble, just catching it. Keep it going, John. 11 seconds left. Board slide all the way across the rail. In that frontside air, he's going to call it there. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for John. All right, scores are in there. He's got that 37.67, but he's still got a second run. But our next rider up, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Barnaby. All right, Barnaby, when you are ready, here we go. We're off. 45 seconds. Heel whip out of the driveway to start it. There's that feeble to bar on the big hubber. Going for the bar spin, front feeble, 270 back in. Up onto the mani pad, whip into the Euro. Double heel over the hip, into the Bry. Feeble across and down with the heel whip out as well. Squeezing in tricks wherever he can. 15 seconds left. Double whip off the mani pad. Flowing his way around, coming back. Garden gap, kickless. Oh, almost going to the park competition. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Barnaby. All right, those scores are just coming in. But while they do, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for JJ. All right, up the top on the 8-foot. JJ, 45 seconds is on the clock and time starts when you drop in. Got that blunt drop in to kick it off. Kickless from the hip all the way to flat. Charging his way around. Backside disaster on the quarter pipe. Coming through with a bunch of speed. There's the big transfer over the ledge. From the hip to the driveway bank. Hopping up, double whip in to the bank off of the ledge. Solid stall to set himself up, coming back through. Hopping over the rail on the driveway. We've got 8 seconds left, JJ, keep it going. Frontside board slide, clean as, that was textbook. And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, hands again for JJ. All right, next rider up. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Dallas. He's starting up the top there by that Envy sign, our title sponsor for this week's event. Thank you so much to Envy for coming on. JJ with the 72 up in the first place. But up next, Barnaby. Not Barnaby. I've gone the wrong way on my list. Dallas, 45 seconds on the clock. Dallas, when you are ready. Time starts when you drop in. Here we go, charging on through. Manual across the mani pad. He's got the most perfect manuals that I've seen all week. Double whip up onto the sub box. Coming back in. Bar twist over the square rail. Into that front feeble. 270 bar back in. Charging his way back through. 23 seconds left on the clock. Heaps of time. Whip front from the 8 foot out to the 5. What's he got on the square rail? Backside board slide on that square rail. Downside heel on the quarter pipe. Hitting the round rail. So cool to see. 5 seconds. T-bog transfer. Oh, ain't going for Big Red at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Dallas. All right, waiting for those scores to come through for Dallas. There we go, 67.67 for Dallas, taking him into second place. Up next, though, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Benji! All right, Benji, when you're ready, here we go. Starting up there on the quarter pipe. Tail whip in to kick it off. Up and over the A-frame. Getting that T-box to front feeble. 270 back in. Right up there on the top rope. Nose bonk over the hip there as well. Up onto the handrail at the other end as well. Coming towards Big Red. Board slide down Big Red. Making it look easy. Bar spin air on the 5 foot. Hopping up onto the ledge with a whip to the down ledge. Got some precision right there. 12 seconds left. Frontside feeble. 270 back in. And boom, taking on the big rail in the middle of the park. 3, 2, 1, and time. Way to go, Benji. Every year, the level of riding just keeps going up. I feel like we didn't see anybody touching that big rail last year. In the 11s, 13s, 15s. I don't even think anyone hit it in the juniors. It might have just been the men's that thing was being played with. And now the level just keeps on rising, and we've got the big rail in the middle of the park being hit in 13 and unders, and the judges love to see it as well. 73.67 into first place for Benji. But up next, we've got our number 1 qualifier from semi-finals. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Malachi Ward. All right, Malachi, when you are ready, 45 seconds on the clock. Time starts when you drop in. Here we go, feeble across with a bar spin into the bank. Frontside board slide, a whip out on the driveway rail. Frontside heel transfer from the 4 foot to the 8 foot. Frontside lip slide on the square rail. Here he goes. He's backing it up as well with the big rail in the middle, keeping his speed going. Bar rewind on the 8 foot. Watch him come back through. There's that backside lip slide on the round rail, showing he's got them both ways. 10 seconds left. Charging back through, up and over the garden gap. Bunch of speed. Up onto the sub box, feeble, and back in. And that is time right there. Big Red right in time as well. Way to go, Malachi. We're going back to the top of the order now with Matthew Jury. Where's Matthew? There he is. Coming on out. Let's see what kind of score we're going to get for Malachi. Malachi for 73.23 into second place there. But we're about to get underway with our second runs now. It is best run counts. So if they better their score, that's the one they're going with. All right, Matthew, when you are ready, 45 seconds, time starts when you drop in. 50-50 drop into the 8-foot quarter pipe. Coming on through, 180 up. Oh, almost sticking it all the way across that mani pad. Carrying so much speed in it. The faster you go, the harder it is as well. There's that board slide heel out on the driveway rail with the whip to front feeble on the 4-foot. Board slide down the driveway rail. Coming on around 18 seconds left on the clock. Hopping up, Manny all the way across and into the Euro. Coming at the 8-foot. Frontside bar spin air. 7 seconds left. Redemption. Oh, there it is. You love to see it. Going back and showing him who's boss. And the down rail on the buzzer as well. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Matthew. All right, 45 seconds back on the clock here. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Dara. All right, Dara, when you are ready, man, 45 seconds will start when you drop in. Here we go. Coming on through, feeble with the heel whip into the bank. Bar spin over the hip. Getting that huge air on the 8-foot. Coming at that down rail in the driveway section. Double whip out onto the dance floor. Feeble across the quarter pipe. He's coming back through. Up and over the A-frame with a bunch of speed. There's the huge flare right up above coping. Hopping up onto the ledge and down. Feeble to heel out. Keep it going. 8 seconds left. Back D, how are we going to finish this? And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Dara. All right, next rider up, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for John Hiles. All right, John, when you are ready, 45 seconds on the clock. Time starts when you drop in. Here we go, we're away. There's that feeble with the bar spin into the bank, inward over the hip, into that front side lip on the quarter pipe. Squeezing in whips wherever he can. Frontside lip slide on the bump to bar. Coming back through. Tail whip into the bank. Hands are setting up for something. There's that bar spin air on the 5-foot. Flowing his way back over. Going for the backside 50-50 on the ledge up the top. 10 seconds left, John. Keep it rolling. Oh, go for the board slide all the way across the driveway. There's that Briar whip, and that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for John. All right, judges are putting together their scores. But we got 45 back on the clock now. Barnaby, when you are ready, man, the course is all yours. Time starts now. Coming on through, heel whip out onto the driveway. Feeble with a bar spin out on that bump to ledge. Bar spin front Feeble, 270 back in. Charging on through, tail whip into the Euro. Double heel over the hip. There's that Bry transfer from the 4-foot into the 8. Feeble across and down. Heel whip out, sticking the landing. 18 seconds. Feeble to Smith. He's rolling back through. A couple of deep breaths as he sets up. There's that kickless transfer. Sticking it, rolling through. Bar spin on the 5-foot. Double whip over the hip. And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, Barnaby. All right, I think his score's going to hop up a little bit there. There it goes, 58.47, bumping him up into 6th place. Our next rider, though, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for JJ! All right, JJ, 45 seconds is on the clock, and it starts when you drop in. Here we go, blunt drop in to kick it off. Huge kickless going all the way. Keep it going, JJ. Keep it going. Enjoy this one now. 35 seconds. We saw a solid run in his first run. There's that transfer from the hip over the ledge and into the driveway bank. Feeble set up, hopping up onto the ledge. Double whip into the bank with a kickless out of the bank onto the driveway. Bar spin air on the quarter pipe, rolling his way back through with 10 seconds left. Rail hop on the driveway. Bry transfer, 4 to 8 foot. 4 seconds, 2, 1, time. Ladies and gentlemen, hands again for JJ. All right, next rider up, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Dallas. All right, Dallas, we got 45 seconds on the clock and time starts when you drop in. When you are ready, man. Here we go, tail whip, drop in to start it off. Manual across the mani pad and into the Euro, heel whip over the hip. Double whip up onto that sub box and back in. Charging on through. Bar twist over the square rail. Front side Feeble. 270 bar back in. Linking it all together. Squeezing in bar spins everywhere he can for those extra points. Whip front from the 8-foot to the 5-foot. Backside board slide on the square rail. Downside heel. 10 seconds left. Hitting that board slide down the red rail. Coming on through. T-Bog air, 2, 1, and time. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Dallas. All right, 15 and unders. If you guys want to make your way down and get ready, you'll be up next. Also, parents, you guys are up after the 15 and unders, so make sure you're ready. But our next rider up, he looks like he's setting up the top there. Hopefully he can hold his balance until the judges are ready. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Benji! All right, Benji, when you're ready. Starting from the top up there. 50-50 and in off the top rope. Starting in style, coming on through. There's that T-Bog up to the 8-foot, turn it round. Currently sitting in first place with his solid first run. Up to the top rope, just coming off. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Benji. You got 23 seconds, Benji. You gonna use it? Here we go. Enjoy. There's that whip front. Way to go, Benji. He's still holding first place with that first run with a 73.67. But we are coming up now to our last rider. He was the number 1 qualifier from yesterday, and he's right behind Benji. He's got a 73.23. We got 45 seconds on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Malachi! All right, Malachi, when you are ready, you know the deal. Time starts when you drop in. Here we go, starting it off. There's that 50-50 to bar spin in on the bank. Frontside board slide whip into that heel from the 4 foot to the 8 foot. Frontside lip slide, heel out on the square rail. Solid setup as he comes back through. There it is, board slide down the big rail in the middle. 22 seconds. Bar rewind on the 8 foot. Coming back towards frontside feeble on the mani pad. Feeble set up across the quarter pipe. It's coming back down, up and over the garden gap. Bar spin to feeble. Back in on the 8 foot. Board slide on Big Red on the buzzer. That is time, ladies and gentlemen. Hands together for Malachi. All right, once again, hands together for the 13 and under street finals. Judges are crunching their numbers. FRS teams quickly running out with all the prizes. A big thank you to all of our sponsors for hooking it up with all of these prizes coming on board. We got Burger King, Haritos, Vinci's, Apex, Skate Pro, De Plaza, Root Industries, Scooter Pro, Seaside Skates, Skinnies, Grit Scooters, Sleeper Scooters, Aotearoa, Core, Mad Gear Action Sports, Ethic DTC, and Scooter Bits. And last but not least, our title sponsor, NV Scooters. But Dan's been holding the results for us. What are we going to see happen? There's the change, 81.13. Malachi Ward, clutch on the last run again. All right, let's get straight into the presentations, though. In third place with a score of 72.60, ladies and gentlemen, JJ Gray. In second place with a score of 73.67, we got Benji Purchase. And taking it out with the clutch last run with a score of 81.13, we got Malachi Ward. Squeeze on in. Ladies and gentlemen, your 13 and under podium. All right, we got all of those photos. We're going to shift off to the side by the photo board to get official photos as well. Big thank you to all of those riders throwing down. But now we should have all of our 15 and unders off to the side waiting. We're going to have 7 minutes on the clock for their warm-up. I'm going to head down, make sure they're all good, make sure they're all ready. This is our second to last competition for the day, 15 and unders, and then we have the parents competition for all of you parents that have just rolled in as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 15 and under finalists are now making their way out for their finals. Warming up, the 7 minutes on the clock.
destiny. From a kid, I knew I just really wanna be free. Without any boy trying to say what's best for me. They say you gotta do this, they say you gotta do that. Telling me what I gotta do, that's only holding me back. I can't be what you want me to be, I'm mentally trapped. They don't know what's in my mind or where I'm mentally at. I gotta break free from chains and boundaries placed on me. How far I go and where I end up, that's based on me. Friends and family opinions try to take a hold of me. They try to lock me down, but in my mind holds the key. I gotta follow my dreams, won't let no one tear it apart. My intuition is the light that's shining bright in the dark. I don't need no one telling me where and where I should start. Don't follow nobody, because I only follow my heart. Gotta follow my destiny. I know that's supposed to be.
I've been used sometimes, left alone in the heat of the night. Every time, and up like a play, got nothing but my soul to blame. Well, you said it's all done. Something tells me I should leave the town. Wanna have you one more time. Play your tricks on my worried mind. Long ago, you were mine. Bye bye, baby. Out of the corner, down in the drain. I need a miracle to make it go away. I wanna tell you, I'm out of love. Somebody help me, I just wanna be around in love.
Down here in New Zealand, we think sunscreen sucks. When it comes to going outside to catch a few rays, we just don't like slapping on that white and greasy stuff. Ugh, look at this guy, all lathered up and taking ages to dry. And the worst bit, these normal sunscreens are made using the world's most precious resource, water. Flag that. Here's what smart people do. Check out Skinnies. It's made in Aotearoa by these kinda like scientists, and it's got this fancy name, organogel, which like forms a thin layer that bonds to the top of your skin for instant UV protection. And because it's made with no water, it's better for you and our beaut planet. But check this out. You only need a pea-sized blob for your face, neck and ears, and it rubs in clear and dries in a jiffy. So when you're heading outside, Skinnies is the business. Looking good, bro. Sound keen? Then go check out Skinnies.
All right, we are back. 10 seconds left of warm-up, if I'm reading that timer right. It could be wrong. That thing is hard to see in this light. It's not often we're starting this early. I was right. All right, guys, if you want to make your way off. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the finals for our 15 and under street. Coming up, we have Boston, Lucas, Dawa, Vanya, Cooper, Ben, Seaton, and our number one qualifier, Aaron. Woo, yay. The crowd goes wild. It must be a bit too early. We're getting there, though. That's better. Jeez. I think all the parents are too busy locking in for their competition up after this. All right, there we go. We've got the scores set up there. Live scoring is well underway, so everybody can play along and see how we're going. But first up, he's not even out here. Boston. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Boston. All right, Boston, we got 45 seconds on the clock for you. You know the deal. The time starts when you drop in. Here we go, straight into it. No messing around. Feeble with the barspin into the bank. Feeble across and back in on the driveway. Backside disaster on the forefoot to set up. Rolling his way back over. Tail whip out onto the dance floor. 30 seconds left. Hopping up onto the mani pad. Bar spin into the Euro. Double whip over the hip. Got that front side lip on the 5-foot bar spin over the A-frame. Squeezing tricks everywhere he can. Feeble heel out on the mani pad ledge. 10 seconds. Coming on through. Big red. No joke right there. Board slide on that. 3, 2, 1. Time. Ladies and gentlemen, hands again for Boston. All right. Our next rider up while these scores come in. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Lucas. All right. There we go. Scores coming in for Boston up there. My eyesight is terrible. 66.33. There we go. All right, Lucas. 45 seconds on the clock. Time starts when you drop in. Here we go. There's that hill, a rewind to start it off. Hopping up. Oh, going huge. Looking for the bri from the ledge and into the bank. Big red with the backside board slide. Bar spin to Feeble. Heel out. He's charging. Squeezing so many tricks in here. Coming back through, board slide, heel out across the driveway rail. Looking for the finger out. 15 seconds left. It is a 2-run format, so he could definitely come back and clean it up. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Lucas. All right, so it's a 2-run format, 2 45-second runs, best a run counts. They can afford to throw one of their runs away because they only need their best score. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, make some noise for Dawa. All right, Dawa, 45 seconds on the clock. Time starts when you drop in. There it is, tail whip dropping to start it off. Feeble across the mani pad and in. Tail whip over the A-frame into the buttercup on the 10-foot. So many tricks starting it already out. Mani all the way across the mani pad. Clean and controlled. Coming back through towards the driveway section now. Board slide across the rail. Floating his way back in. Kickless over the hip. Setting back up now. He's charging with a bit of speed. Oh, big kickless transfer over the ledge into a bright whip on the forefoot. 3, 2, 1, time. Ladies and gentlemen, Dawa. Good clean run right there. There we go, 72.57 up into first place. Next rider up, though, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Vanya. All right, heading up to the top of the 8-foot quarter pipe. Starting up there, 45 on the clock for you, Vanya. When you are ready, time starts when you drop in. Straight in, across the park. Yeah, hitting the top of that big rail in the middle. Coming back through. Board slide down the square rail as well. Heel whip over the A-frame. Salad stall on the 5-foot quarter pipe. Rolling back through, Feeble across to Manny, all the way to the ledge. Barter, fakey, combo, central right there. 17 seconds for you, Vanya. Coming back in, Bright Air on the 8-foot, 9 seconds. Rolling back through, heel whip out onto the dance floor. 2, 1, and that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Vanya. All right, let's see what the score comes in for Vanya. Very solid run, got some big combos in there. Linking together with the manuals out of tricks. All the risk for all the reward. There we go, up into first place with a 73.33. Up next, though, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Cooper. All right, Cooper, when you're ready, man, 45 seconds on the clock, and we're in. Bar spin into the quarter pipe to start it off. There's that backside lip slide across the bump to bar. Coming on at that big rail, front side board slide down the big rail, T-bog over the hip, bar spin air on the 8-foot as he comes back round. Bar twist over the hip. Bar to Manny on the Manny pad. Such a technical trick right there. Oh, hopping up onto the hubber and a bar all the way to flat. Sending it big time. That's probably one of the highest drops that you could do in this park. Feeble to Smith, keeping it clean. 3, 2, 1. And that is time. Way to go, Cooper. Solid run there. It's a big sends. All right, there's the score, 72.67 into second place. Our next rider up, we got Ben Withall, ladies and gentlemen. Making his way out onto the course now. Heading down towards the dance floor section where he's going to start. All right, Ben, we got 45 seconds on the clock. Time starts when you drop in. He's got headphones on, so he probably can't even hear me. But we good. All yours, man. Here we go. Time has started. Yeah, there's that backside lip slide down the rail. Frontside board slide whip out across the driveway rail. Oh, linking it together right there. It was like something that just kept on going. Yes, frontside feeble 270 out. Front feeble into the bank. Going up, big red, just slipping out. Keep it going, Ben. Bar spin air on the 5-foot quarter pipe. Finger whip over the A-frame, back the other way. 50-50, full whip out, 10 seconds left. He's charging on through. Board slide down the square rail. Coming towards the hip, double heel. And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Ben Whittle. All right, Ben Whittle going right up to the top with that 77 flat. But our next rider up, make some noise for Seaton McKinnon. All right, Seaton, when you're ready, man. 45 seconds on the clock. Time starts when you drop in. Straight on in, 50-50 with a bar spin into the bank. Feeble to Smith, down, whip out. Feeble set up, coming back through, backside 50-50, across and down. The precision needed to take that all the way through. Bar spin, Feeble, Smith, whip back in. Coming at the big rail, backside 50-50 with a bar spin out. Tail whip over the hip into a huge bry on the 5-foot. Throwing that huge street scooter around. Bar to front board, whip out on the square, bump to bar, 8 seconds left. Bar spin into the Euro. Coming at it, front board, whip out on the driveway rail. And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, hands again for Seaton. All right, those scores got to come through. There it is, 80 flat up in the first place right there for Seaton. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for our number 1 qualifier, Aaron Dominic. All right, Aaron, we got 45 seconds on the clock for you. I've emceed a lot of your runs before, but never a scooter one, so I'm prepared for this. Here we go, Aaron, when you are ready. Time starts when you drop in. Charging on through, Feeble, Smith, a whip into the bank. Frontside 50-50 to front board, 270 out. Downside whip to lip on the quarter pipe as he comes back through. Bar to Feeble, going for the heel out, just not getting it. Keep it going, Aaron. You got 24 seconds left. Backside 50-50. Lip, whip out to finger over the hip. 5-foot bar spin on the quarter pipe, squeezing them everywhere. 8 seconds left. All right, frontside 50-50, bar spin out. And that is time, ladies and gentlemen. Hands together for Aaron. Let's see if I can sort out this microphone real quick. All right. Let's hope that's a little bit better. Get the receiver out of the sun a bit. Put an extra aerial on. Already not cutting out. All right, back to the top of the order. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Boston. All right, Boston, when you are ready, 45 seconds on the clock. Time starts when you, here we go, straight into it. Inward in, bar spin off the mini pad and into the bank. Coming back through over the driveway section. There we go, there's that kingy flip, one of his signature tricks that he's always doing. Charging back over, lip on the quarter pipe. Feeble across, heel whip out on the mani pad. Keep it going through, tail whip into the bank, board slide down, big red into the whip front on the 5 foot, and that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, hands up for Boston. See if I stand over here, it does a little bit better. Here I was trying to hide in the shade over there in the corner. It's my sign, I got get burned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up for second run, make some noise for Lucas Smith. All right, Lucas, we get ready, man. 45 seconds on the clock. Coming on through with that heel rewind to start it out. There we go, sticking that pry transfer off the ledge and into the hip. Coming back through, board slide across and down, big red. Oh, just sticking up, keep it going though, keep it going. Charging on through, heap of speed. Towards that driveway section, board slide all the way across, heel out. There's that finger to front, feeble, 270 back in, feeble across. Coming at the mani pad, feeble, Smith, heel out, sticking the combo. Keep it, holding it. Charging through. Oh, hurricane down to the big rail in the middle. And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Lucas Smith. All right, 45 seconds is on the clock. We're going to push through. We got Dawa up next. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Dawa. All right, Dawa, when you are ready, man. Time starts now. Tail whip, drop into the quarter pipe. Feeble across and into the bank. Coming towards it. Buttercup on the 5 foot, sticking it easily. Coming back through, Manny across the mani pad, making it look easy. Bry air on the 3 foot quarter pipe at the top here. Back on down towards the driveway section. Board slide across, popping back into the 8 foot. Kicky over the bank. Board slide on the square, bump to bar. Bar spin air, coming back round. Double whip into the Euro. Feeble and hopping onto the bank to whip out. Charging on through, down rail, sticking it, and that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Dawa. Next, a rider up, making his way to the top. He's currently sitting in third place. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Vanya! Oh, Darwin taking him off his spot. He's up in the third place. All right, Vanya. Course is all yours. 45 seconds on the clock, and the time starts when you drop in. Here we go. Coming through over the hip. Yeah, there's that board slide off the top of the big rail. The highest part of the rail in the whole course. Board slide down the square rail. Tail whip over the A-frame. Feeble set up on the 5-foot quarter pipe as he comes back through. Feeble across to Manny, sticking it. Bar to Fakey. Oh, almost. Keep it going, keep it going. Tail whip into the bank. 13 seconds left. T-Bog on the 8-foot coming back through. Board slide down the driveway rail. Tail whip out onto the dance floor. 2, 1, and that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Vanya. All right. Next, a rider up. He's currently sitting in 5th with a 72.67. Make some noise for Cooper. All right, Cooper, when you are ready, 45 is on the clock and it's all yours. Here we go, bar spin to start it off. Coming on through. Getting that lip to whip out on the bump to round rail. Coming on through. Eyeing up the big rail, frontside board slide, so clean, so stylish, making it look super easy. Bar spin air on the 5-foot bar twist over the hip. Bar to Manny across the Manny pad as well. Getting it locked in, coming through at this big gap. Big bar spin all the way to flat. Bar spin over the garden gap as well. Back D on the 5-foot, charging back through with 8 seconds left. Whip onto the Manny pad. Setting up Feeble. On the buzzer. Oh, front board whip out right in time. Way to go, Cooper. He is happy with that. We're going to see that score jump up, I'm pretty sure. There we go, jumping up, 76.83 into 3rd place. All right, but in 2nd place at the moment with 77 flat, our next rider up. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Ben Withel. All right, Ben, 45 seconds is on the clock for you. Time starts when you drop in. The course is all yours. Here we go. There's that lip slide down the round rail. Front board, a whip out. Bar to Feeble, bar back in. Board slide across the driveway rail. There it is, bar spin to front Feeble. 270 down whip out. Front Feeble and into the bank. Sticking it this time. Board slide up the round rail to whip out with the bar whip on the 5-foot. Finger over the A-frame. Backside 50-50 to full whip out. 10 seconds left. Down bar twist. Board slide down the square rail. 3, 2, 1. And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Withel. Oh, boom. Solid run right there. 84.07 into first place. He's just knocked Seaton down, but up next, Seaton's got a chance to answer back. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Seaton McKinnon. All right, Seaton, 45 seconds on the clock. The course is all yours. Time starts when you drop in. Here we go. Backside 50-50 with a bar spin in. Hopping up onto the ledge. Bar to feeble. Smith coming back through. Backside 50-50 pull up bar. Such a New Zealand trick right there. So cool to see it in the 15 and unders. 50-50. Bar spin out on the big rail in the middle. There's that bright air on the 5 foot. Definitely not the easiest trick on a scooter that size. Bar spin to front board. Keeping it going. 10 seconds. Lining up the big rail. Frontside board slide. Whip out on the big rail in the middle. 2, 1. And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Seaton. All right, and our last rider of 15 and unders. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Aaron Dominic. All right, Aaron, there's 45 seconds on the clock. The course is all yours when you're ready, man. Here we go, dropping in, coming towards this first ledge. Feeble, Smith, and a whip into the bank, front side, 50-50 to front board, 270 out. Downside to lip on the quarter pipe, coming back through. Bar spin to 50-50, heel out on the bump to Hubber. Rolling back through, bar spin to backside, lip slide down the square rail. Double heel whip over the A-frame. Bar to sell it on the 5 foot. 14 seconds left. 270 down over the hip. Frontside 50-50. Predator over to the other side. 5 seconds at this big rail. Backside 50-50 to lip whip out. And that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Dominic. So sick. I can see all of those men's street riders sitting in the corner thinking, thank God he's in 15 and unders and that wasn't up against me. That was nuts. Such a sick run right there. The judges are punching in the scores. We're going to look to the scoreboard to see what that does because it's definitely going up from a 37.33. Numbers are still crunching up there. While they do that, we're getting the prizes ready. This is a big one here. All right, up after this, we've got a few giveaways as well, including our parents competition. For those parents that have been warming up mentally and both physically. But we're looking towards this scoreboard at the moment. There it is, 81.17 into second place. Way to go, Aaron. All right. We're going to get underway with these presentations straight away. In third place, with a score of 80.00. We got Seaton McKinnon. Seaton, come on up. All right, in second place with a score of 81.17, we got Aaron Dominic. All right, and the winner with a score of 84.07 with some of the smoothest grinds you'll ever see. It's almost like he's AI. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 15 and under street FRS 2025 New Zealand Scooter Nationals is none other than Ben Withel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hands together for the 15 and under street. All right, we're going to do some official photos over there. All right, we've got another couple prizes to give away as well. Jordan looks like he's got a bunch of goodies. Can I have one? Yeah. All right. So once again, a big thank you to everybody that came back today. We know it was a bit of a nightmare. It was meant to be yesterday, but the rain came along and there was nothing we could do about it. But I'm pleased to say that we got through all the 11 and under, 13 and unders, and 15 and unders. So a big round of applause to everybody that competed so far this week, to all the parents that brought everybody, the family that came along to support, the people that are still watching on the live stream if it's still running. Thank you guys for sticking it through with us. A big thank you to all of the sponsors as well, allowing us to give away $8,000 worth of prizes. Not 8,000, more than 8,000. We've got a whole heap to give away, including this Ace of Spades Envy deck. It's the only one in the country, so I've been told. That's right, Jordan? We're pretty sure. That one's going away to one of the random riders that have competed this weekend, so it doesn't matter where they've got him. We just do a random number generator. Did you want to draw that, Jordan? Oh, you're drawing it? Caroline's on it. Any number, random number. Everybody's been numbered. Number 21, we got Dayton. Dayton, where are you at? Is this him up the top? Winner, chicken dinner, ladies and gentlemen. It's as easy as that. So sick, you got to come up and get a photo. So a big thank you to Envy as the naming rights sponsor of the event this week. We have got our parents competition going down. Our first ever annual parents competition. So, if you're a parent and you want to come down and try and win, I need you to grab your child's scooter and you are going to come down into this area over here. If you are down to compete. We have a brand new custom complete scooter. I just remembered it's hidden away in here. Thanks to Scooter Pro for the winner of this competition. Don't be shy. Get on down, grab yourself a scooter. Get in there, Chris.
You know, people try to tell you who you're supposed to be. They won't control who you are and shape your destiny. From a kid, I knew I just really want to be free. With trying to say what's best for me. They say you gotta do this, they say you gotta do that. Telling me what I gotta do, that's only holding me back. I can't be what you want me to be, I'm mentally trapped. They don't know what's in my mind or where I'm mentally at. I gotta break free from chains and boundaries placed on me. How far I go and where I end up, that's based on me. Friends and family opinions try to take a hold of me. They try to lock me down, but in my mind holds the key. I gotta follow my dreams, won't let no one tear it apart. My intuition is the light that's shining bright in the dark. I don't need no one telling me where and where I should start. Won't follow nobody because I only follow my heart. Gotta follow my destiny. I know that's supposed to be.
Jarritos, it's cause we taste super good. Super good, super good, super good. Super good, super good, super good. Super good, super good, super good. Cause we just taste super good. Jarritos!